When will this woman get some common sense?
So for bath salts, the base of body, you can add more to it. Use a lot of arnica in my house. That's toddler life. Lots of bumps and bruises.
Is there a certain amount of salt that I'm dealing with here?
We're going to try to fill this container, so we're probably going to use quite a bit, but I am not modest when it comes to the amount of salts I put in the bath. Add some color. And it's a great anti-inflammatory. Put some more of the pink one in. The reason I'm leaving some room at the top, I like to make like a tea bag for the bath. Way of hostessing for me is surprising people with moments that let them know I was really thinking.
This is the problem with people who talk too much. When you keep talking too much, you will end up getting in trouble because you are not careful what you're saying. A Meghan Markle fan has threatened to launch a $10 million lawsuit against the Duchess after suffering catastrophic burns using her homemade bath salt recipe. Okay, first of all, listening to her was the first mistake you did, honey. So she's threatening to sue her after claiming she suffered these burns. Robin Patrick had shared horrific pictures of her legs as proof that the Meghan's recipe on With Love Meghan is flawed and dangerous and should have come with a warning. Now, I agree with that. There should have been some sort of disclaimer, especially because people have a lot of preconditions, I feel, medical conditions, before using anything, especially on a show by Meghan, by the way. So anyway, let's get into it. So Miss Patrick, a diabetic from Maryland, claims that she suffered 18 burns and still has ulcers and claims her body still feels like it's burning from within after following Meghan's recipe in March. It came after the suit starred DIY bath salt recipe. Okay, so she shares a recipe on the show. We'll get into the details of what that recipe was like here. Now, they also said that they were worried because the former suit star appeared not to measure the ingredients other than saying her recipe needed quite a bit of salt. So she did not give the exact specifications, which is another blunder. Now, she sent a letter to Meghan and Netflix and Archwell Foundation, and she's outlined all the issues she's facing. She's obviously demanding that she should be covered by $10 million. Now, Meghan's lawyer has hit back saying she should have known the risks of a diabetic people using Epsom salts, declaring there can be no negligence claim against anyone involved in the production or distribution of the series. So I experienced a mind-tingling sensation without discomfort. However, as the water level rose to cover my legs, I began to feel burnings and discomfort in the areas. I immediately exited the tub, stopped the water, and later stirred the bath water with the right hand and to assess the mixture. And then she got the burning sensation. So after she drained it out, she realized this had happened. Now, this is one of the clips from the show where Meghan is actually sharing the recipe. I just don't understand, guys. I'll be very honest with you. Stop following celebrities. Okay? This has already been debunked. You have to start realizing a trend. They're not qualified people who know what they're doing. Let's face it. Okay?
What she's actually making is a recipe for skin irritation, chemical burns, and long-term damage. Let's talk about why this is a terrible idea. As a cosmetic chemist, I want to give you my insights. First of all, this is not how you use essential oils. You can't pour them into bath salts and think it's fine. They don't dissolve in water. They float on the surface, cling to your skin, and can literally burn you. Emulsifiers like polysorbate 80 make sure that oils disperse properly in water. And arnica oil on its own, absolutely not. If you soak your whole body in it, you're looking at potential irritation, allergic reaction, and even toxicity if it absorbs through broken skin. Let's protect your skin, not celebrity trends.
Okay, especially her. So my suggestion is be very careful going forward. Nobody fall for it again.